back to our channel. I'm Bianca and this is Christian. We are the bosses, and today we're going to talk about 5 things that you can do to keep the spark alive in your marriage.
Yes, exactly that, and welcome back. So let's jump straight into it. Yes. Okay, first thing. What's the first thing?
Surprise is pursuing.
Surprise your spouse each and every week, like jumping out of the closet and making sure they are on their toes each time of the day. Next. Okay, though, not exactly, but that's not too bad as well. I think we can throw it in. So surprises like buying them chocolate on a random day.
Yes.
Well, in our house, it's not random. It's basically each day I'm being asked for chocolate. But okay.
Okay, so basically just pursuing each other, like flirting, like writing letters, sending photos, messages, just going out of each other's way to kind of do something romantic and pursuing each other.
Like in the day, if you're busy thinking of your spouse, just send them a message saying, thinking of you, loving you, or any small gesture.
Everyone always recommends a weekly date night. We don't do that. We just have, I'd say, spontaneous date nights.
Yeah, spontaneous date nights is what we do. So it's just like once in a while, it's just like, okay, now we're going out straight, and then we make plan. But yeah, that falls with one of the second ones, and it is connecting, like making time separately for each other.
Without children.
Yes.
So really taking time to talk, taking time to be best friends, taking time to laugh and have fun and be serious and say whatever's on your heart and work through things, or just sit and stare at the sunset together or walk together in the garden, whatever, but or actually just looking each other in the eye while having a conversation and not being distracted. That's also connecting. So going out of your way to make sure that you have a moment in the day where you are connecting to each other in an intense, deep way, even if it's just for a minute. But that moments are important.
Yes.
So the next one is your reactions and your words. So basically, this is about noticing things and complimenting each other. So noticing when your spouse does something, noticing when they change something, noticing their mood or their reactions, their facial expressions, and really having a reaction on that, not over exaggerating or over dramatizing something, but really noticing something. And can you give an example?
When he's in a bad mood or she's in a bad mood, noticing it and just comforting them, or when they're in a good mood, supporting them, building them up, even in a good mood, just keeping the spark alive there.
Yes, so if I'm a little overwhelmed, he would notice and okay, what can I do? He wouldn't say, are you okay? Because that's you're throwing fuel on a fire. So you don't say what's wrong or something like that. You find a way to fix the problem. You find a way to be helpful. And that color looks nice on you is always any type of compliment for women is gonna keep the spark alive, basically, and know that your spouse is noticing the pretty in you, and also noticing when we do things for each other. It's not always possible, but pointing it out, last night. So I basically just put on a movie, saved a movie on a playlist, which was terrible, but I thought he would like it, and he was like, I don't think the movie's about what you think it is. So it was a terrible movie choice, but the idea
yeah.
behind it was like we were thinking of each other. So doing that and really pursuing each other is going to keep the spark alive there. And just the way you talk to each other, like your voice tone and the words you choose should be like exciting to talk about, to talk to each other, and it should be life-giving.
And positively, not the negative words. Positive with a positive tone.
Yeah, so if we think about keeping the spark alive, we're also always thinking of what did we once do when we were dating, and really like trying to bring that into your marriage, but in a more secure, intimate method. Right?
Yes.
Makes sense? Okay, the next one is constantly touching each other. So not to gain a certain end result. However, that's always a good idea. But also just like in comfort, or in I notice you're next to me, or I like reaching out to each other, showing your unitedness.
You walk past each other just like a brush or stroke or a hello, something like that. The contact stays there, and then you acknowledge each other, and you know you are there for each other.
Someone actually mentioned on a recent shorts that I uploaded that they have autism and that would drive them crazy. So if something like that is the case in your relationship and one person really does like the touching love language is very low on how they receive love, and it kind of makes them anxious, a little bit, maybe just look at one of the other 5 love languages and bring one of that in a bit more and more intentional and taking notice of that.
From the standpoint that you are in your marriage, you are supposed to know your spouse by now, and know how they will react and what they need in their love language, and then use that and focus on that.
All right, the last one is serving. So really the goal is to out-serve one another. And if that's something that you want to learn more about, we do have our marriage course where we intentionally focus on that as for pre-married couples and married couples, but more about that in the description below. But for now...
Okay, so serving, it's like out-serving one another and doing things for them and helping them and being there for them most of the time that you can.
The important thing, if we look at 1 Corinthians 13, is not keeping score. So you're not like who's doing what and who's doing the most and who's doing the least. Instead of thinking things like that, instead of thinking, why did my husband not do this? Rather think, oh, wow, an opportunity for me to serve my husband. So changing your mindset in the way you serve really helps. And it's gonna make your spouse feel not taken for granted, that you really care about them, and that does keep that spark alive. Even though you think that it wouldn't, it would most definitely make them feel valuable and important.
Yes.
So, if you made it up to here, please leave a rose.
A rose.
A rose in the comments, and subscribe.
Or a fried face, if there's something like that.
And thanks for growing with us. We'll see you again next time.
Cheers,
bye.